Hi everyone, hope you're doing really well. I want to call this video Man Cannot Live on XJW Videos Alone. Because really, there's only so many of them you can make. And after a while you feel like you're thrashing the subject to death. So it's time to get a new hobby. And the only reason why I'm going into this new hobby is because of the enthusiasm of someone who's a working colleague, one of the sites that we visit, and his sheer enthusiasm for this particular hobby was enough to make me go out and buy the DJI Mini 4 Pro, which is my starting drone. I couldn't think of any other drone to buy other than this one. It ticked all the right boxes. The 4K at 60 video imagery. It's got safety precautions built in. It's the right size. It's probably the easiest one to learn. So I'm all in now. So I did the other day an indoor flight. Now you do have to have some nerve to do an indoor flight because I took off all the safety precautions and I controlled everything with the joysticks. Simply because when you're inside, you won't get a GPS signal, so you can't rely on all that. You leave that to when you're outside, when you can get full GPS. But inside, you are purely down to nerve and dex. What's the word? When you're dexterous. I can't think of any other word than that. When you're nimble and you're dexterous, and you're really, really controlling things in a really, really tight environment. That's the kind of nerve I'm talking about. When you do an indoor flight and you really haven't got the most spacious room, it's just a normal square terraced house type room. So if you panic and you hit a wall, you want to make sure that you've got your prop guards on. Now, this didn't happen during the video that I did, but when I tried it very, very early, and I didn't have the confidence, I could feel that if I wasn't careful, I was going to go into a wall. And, that's when you just got to sort of learn your trade. That's all I'm saying, people. You get into a new hobby, you cannot expect to master it right away. Do research and look at people that have gone before you. And if they've made mistakes and they're willing to share those mistakes, then you learn from them. That's the best way with a hobby like this, droning. But it is an exciting hobby, especially if you like photography. And it will take your video interest to a new level. And that's what you want. You don't want to be stuck in the same old routine and just churning out XJW videos just for the sake of it. If there's something better that's come along and it's caught your eye, then embrace it. So that's what I've done here. But of course, none of this would I would have done if it wasn't for the enthusiasm of someone that's gone before me. Someone that said, come on, you can do this. So cheers, Andy. Thanks for that. Big shout out to Andy Hately, who's also a DJI Mini 4 Pro owner and a working colleague and enthusiastic about this particular hobby. And that's where you'll find yourself after a while. You will be in the company of people that are equally as enthusiastic about this new hobby, and it will start to rub off on you. You will start to feel the same way. So, this is my little baby. Now, I've got a few other things to do yet. Should we have a look at the camera on this first? Let's have a look at it. Maybe I'll turn it round that way. Yes, that's not bad, is it? Come in a bit more. I think you can see the f1.7 there. Now, had I not gone in with the zoom, I probably would never have seen that with my eye, even with good glasses. So there's something to be said for this overhead camera, this Bird Dog Mackie. Very decent. So, like I say, I title this Man Cannot Live on XJW Videos Alone. Do you agree? You ex-Jehovah's Witnesses out there, do you agree that you should have a hobby besides researching and theology? It has to be more to life than that. I mean, it's good, it's got you by, and you've enjoyed it, but is something missing? Well, if there is something missing and you know what that is, then make amends, put it right, because I have. Goodbye.